Hello everyone, it's Howler here. I am going to be starting a playthrough, my first Let's Playthrough ever of Battle Brothers. And I do have the DLC, Warriors of the North. And I also have the free one, of course, Lindworm. Just to give you a heads up, I am fairly new to this. I have maybe 8-10 hours in this game total. But let's go ahead and get a new game going. So what the DLC did is it opened up all these paths right here. It used to be only rebuilding a company. Now you have all these different ones that you can choose from. And each one gives you its own little bonus. When I was going through, I thought the most interesting one to try would be Davkul, Cultists. So we're going to start with a group of 4 cultists with poor equipment, and more cultists may flock to us for free. We'll have sacrifices apparently. He'll occasionally, our Lord will occasionally demand sacrifices from us, bestowing boons upon us if we're loyal to him. So I guess let's just go ahead and start. Oh, I should mention the skulls above, it's on a 3 skull difficulty level. So this means it's medium road or middle of the road, I guess. Alrighty, let's change that. Alrighty, we'll do Howler's Oath. I kind of like that because of the Paul, but since we're cultists, maybe like this. Let's just look at a couple more real quick. Kind of like that as well. Maybe this because of our overlord. We'll do random as well. I haven't actually made it to the late game before, but I guess the choices between war has noble houses fighting each other, greenskin invasion, orcs, undead, zombies with armor. Permanent destruction just means if any of the cities or towns or castles are destroyed in the late game, they stay destroyed, they don't get rebuilt or anything like that. Once again, I haven't made it that far. I know that there's different keys you can use and it will generate the same map, so if you see someone that has a really nice map, you can just put that in and copy and paste it. Since once again I'm still fairly new to this game, I'm just going to leave it for beginner in all these, since it's a medium start anyways with 2 skulls. So let's just go ahead and get started. What I'm going to end up doing is if I have any subscribers on that want a name for one of the characters, they can just write a name in chat, or when I upload it to YouTube, they can just leave a comment. Alrighty, so here's our start, the cultists. I put the woman and child in the barn, which you have surely already found in ashes. They were knocked unconscious, for he does not seek their pain. Please do not dwell upon their demise. They are with him now, and are in their passing. I have been freed of all obligations to do what must be done. By now I will be gone. I will have taken up a new role, a new face, and beneath both I will become something I am not. I will pretend, I will act, but in the end, it is one purpose, and you know what that purpose is. I must not name it, but you shall find it in the moments when you realize no one truly believes they are going to die. The purity of one's own annihilation must be clouded by distraction and merriment. Not all can see him, not all should, but see him they will. Be well, strangers, that you have become, for Davkul awaits us all. Alrighty, let's look at the map real quick. Alrighty. So it looks like we have a nice little start area. Let's go ahead and look at our company. Alrighty, so we obviously got cultists. I do know with cultists they get more resolve because they're fanatics. So they're usually going to be in their 50s to start, which is amazing because most people start high 30s, low 40s. Alright, so we got Night Owl with plus vision during nighttime. That'd make him a really good option for an archer if he had high archery skill. He starts at a 39, but he has 2 stars. What stars mean is when you level up, it's almost like it rolls a 6 die, and the more stars it has, the higher weight it will have for getting a higher stat. So it is an option to try to make him become an archer because he does have the night owl characteristic. It'll just be a really slow start for him. Alrighty, so let's see. Second person we have, he has no basic stat, like nothing above average. Alright, let's see with him. He's got Iron Lungs, plus 4 fatigue recovery per turn. That's pretty cool. We got Death Wish, no morale check triggered upon losing hit points. Interesting, I haven't seen this one yet. That's pretty cool. And then another basic setup right there. So what I would like to do is, since this guy has the title of the Cultist already, I'm just gonna he's also got the archery skill as well. So do we have anyone with, we have no one with melee with stars, so we might want to rectify that. I think I'm going to claim this guy as my own. Alrighty, so I think the first thing we need to do is go ahead and move. So we're going to go to this first place right here and see if we can just pick up anything. Alright, so there's a contract right there. So we got a fisherman for hire. So if you're new to this, there's different professions you can hire. Usually for defaults, farmers are really good for just picking up people. Right now, I just want to find someone that has some archery as a main stat. Alright, so the tools look pretty expensive as well. We don't need any right now. I think the only thing is I don't have any shields for anyone. So if there's some cheap shields here, I'll pick some up. Not necessarily cheap, but I did start off with a decent amount of money, so I'll just go ahead and pick up, I think I need 3. Yep, 3. Alright, let's go ahead and give each one of these guys a shield. I guess I want to get some chest armor right there, if there's anything cheap. I have no idea why my guy is stuck right there. It's interesting. Alrighty. I don't think I'm going to be reading all of these all the time. I might read special events that happen. Alright, so it looks like we'll be clearing out a cemetery. 1 skull on a skull 3. Seems pretty easy. 420 means it's going to be a little bit harder. So when I first started playing this, I used to haggle, and I never could get my relations with the different towns to improve. And when I looked it up online, it turns out when you haggle, you either don't get a relation gain or you get a very small one. So because of that, I'm just going to be accepting them. So I could once again hire this guy, but I just don't want a fisherman. So even though I have that mission accepted rope already, I'm just going to run down here. That's where the objective is. Actually, what I'll do is I'll run right by it, and I'll just go to this town real quick and see if I can recruit anyone else. I think you should just be able to cross the oceans on your own. Yep, you can. I know you can take the boats to other places with harbors. I just didn't know if you could actually manually cross it. Cool, let's see what we got here. A rat catcher, a raider, more rat catchers, witch hunter. Witch hunters are pretty good with resolve and crossbow or archery. He's really expensive though. He'd be pretty much all of my money, but he would start off pretty high level. That's a pretty big risk to take, but you know, I'm really tempted. I've never hired someone for that much money. You know what? Let's just do it. Why not? Okay, let's see. Nice. He has 3 stats for melee, 2 for... Alright, so he's got pretty decent stars. Alright, so this is our first roll for an upgrade. Since I'm making him be an archer, obviously I'm going to go there. Fatigue's a really big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and increase my fatigue there. Since it's early game and they get rushed and I have a low amount of people that come, it might be good to do melee defense, but I'm just going to do range since it's a +3. Let's go to perks. I know a lot of people don't like going student for the first perk, but I think since I'm playing it for the long haul, it'll work out better that way. I know since he's an archer I should go bullseye. It'll help with the range impact, but I kind of want to, you know, boost this guy up as much. Essentially what this perk does is it gives me another level to roll the die on. Alright, so great. So we got another +4 there. We got a +4 fatigue. I can do more range there, or I can do +4 there. Maybe I'll see what happens on the next roll. Alright, so here's our final roll. Alright, so got another +4 there. That's another awesome one. +3, and then just because I spent so much money on this guy, I think I'm just going to give him a little bit more health buffer. Okay, so there's that. Kennel Master, they usually sell dogs for cheaper. I'm not going to worry about dogs right now. Let's just check the market real quick. For 81 I can get, yeah, why not? I'll just make my guy have a little defense right here. Cool. Alrighty, going to head for my mission. Very first one skull mission on this playthrough. Cemetery is layered in fog, that or thick miasma given off by the dead. Wait, that is the dead. 2 arms! You can't make out who we will be facing. Attack at your own peril and be prepared to retreat if need be. Alrighty, so it looks like we're fighting against 6 people. They're going to be coming from the high ground. Could back up here and force them to keep coming to us and not have to worry about any disadvantages. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. I'm just going to back my people up so that I have the high ground here. It is going to eat up some fatigue, but I think in the end it's going to be worth it. And the reason why I have this guy further back is because with the whip, he can actually attack 3 spaces. So this, I know against bandits and stuff like that, it would be tiring them out. I don't know if that's actually happening in this case. But I should be able to rest, and all that movement I did, it should be negated. Nice. So got 1 shot off. I should get a few more shots. Everyone that had to move will be well rested by the time the zombies get here. I should be able to get a few more shots off. Nice. So we shot him. I do know in some of the plays that I've done that they can be resurrected. I don't know what determines them being able to be resurrected though. And the reason why I did that is because you can change how you view the terrain. Alright, so this is the guy that I was telling you about with the battle whip that can actually attack from 3 squares away. He also has a chance to disarm, which is his 2. So right now we could try to disarm, or we can just get the damage going. Alright, so I missed. Oh man, so our middle guy was our dual wielding guy, and he just whiffed. So with this guy, I'm just going to make a shield wall. It makes it harder for him to be hit, and if I had more people with shields nearby, it would just it would stack with them. Alright, so just finish that guy off. So it looks like pulling back so far has helped us kill 2 people before they've even been able to attack us. So it's even the odds. Alright, so see, this guy he resurrected. Alright, let's see if we can just go for the kill. Nope, he missed again. We're gonna have to try to work on his melee stat. Alright, let's see here, 93, 93. And so I've done one quick playthrough. I've never seen an archer with more than 75%. So I'm actually extremely happy that we spent pretty much all of our gold on this guy, because right now he's paying off. You also only get experience based off of the damage you do or the kills you inflict. So he should get a lot of experience just based off of what's been happening. I'm going to go ahead and move up so that I can try to fight him next turn. That's the first hit he's got. It's going good now with him. Hopefully it'll be set it on a roll. Nice hit. I actually didn't need to move. I'm not quite sure why I moved. So one of the cool things is if you move directly behind someone, you can shoot over their shoulder and not have to worry about hitting your teammate. Looks like he whiffed that one. It's the first one he's missed, so I'm not too upset. And normally this guy would be wavering, but the undead don't get afraid. So the fact that I'm surrounding him isn't making him nervous at all. Cool. So this guy got 137 experience. He got the 2 kills. He got 3 kills, 256 damage. So even though he did more damage and more kills, he got less experience. I'm not quite sure how that worked. So let's check out the loot. We got 8 gold, a club, and a knife. It's not really spectacular or anything like that. But the cool thing about knives is, as a backup weapon, they don't add any fatigue. You see how like this is -6 fatigue and stuff like that? So it's nice just to have a backup in case they get too close. Then you can just switch weapons. Alright, so you will be fine in 1 to 3 days. Same thing there. So we're gonna go ahead and come back here. Alrighty, so I'm back in. So everything y'all just saw, I'm gonna try to edit out before I upload it. So we're attempting to complete our quest by coming back to the city and turning it in. We get 420 crowns and they'll like us a little bit more. So alright, during camp we need allies, friendship. So I don't want to go this one because it's going to take a while to get 12 people equipped well, and the more people you have, the more experience it takes from you. So I'm going to go with improving the relationship with a town or city. So if we look, we're neutral, those three. So House Therma is what we're doing a mission for right now. So we'll see if it goes up any after we complete this mission. House Therma. Okay, so we got open here. Didn't look like it improved anything right there. So maybe we'll know after a couple missions. Great, so we have another mission right there. I'm gonna sell that because I don't think clubs are worth anything. Are good at anything. Let's see here. Don't have much money right now. So I want a tailor, and the reason being is because if you get direwolves furs, what you can do is they have a small chance to create armor for you. I'm gonna go ahead and hire him. Gonna need some more gear. Let's see here. Get him a hat. We have a club, but club's terrible. Yeah, we'll just give him a spear. Checking my cultists. Seeing what they're... Alright. So this time, instead of it being direwolves, it's brigands. So it looks like it changed some. Come this way, and then it looks like we'll just have to go straight into it. 2 arms. Turn. Shield wall that, and then pass the turn. Pass the turn. I'm trying to make them come to me. We'll shield wall here, pass, and see if anyone gets close enough for me to do anything. Darn, missed. Yeah, I wouldn't want to attack a guy with a spear pointing at me either on the high ground. Wow, they're bum rushing that side. This way I can just get attacks in right away. If I would have gone the other way, I wouldn't have been able to fight right away. Cool. I was just trying to prevent myself from being fully surrounded. Nice. Got another one down. My main guy's down. So technically, Howler didn't die. He just got a permanent debuff. While Niels did die. Alright, this stream's been running for about 40 minutes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it here, do some edits, see what I can do, and then see if this is good, if people want to see more of this. Anyways, thank y'all.